everybody, and welcome back to my channel. It's Ashley here, and if you want to see how I did this green turquoise look right here, then do not click off this video and keep on watching. So my first step today is going to be moisturizer. I'm going to use my Dermalogica. It's the same one I always use. Just taking a little dot. I'm going to put that all over my face. I'm really going to focus it on my pores because that's where I have trouble areas. I'm going to go in with my Maybelline BB cream. You can see it. I want something super lightweight today. I don't want anything super crazy. So I'm just going to use my BB cream because it's not complete full coverage. I'm blending that in with my beauty blender. Now that we are all done blending, I am going to go in with my concealer, and I'm taking just this little flat brush. I'm going to take that and I'm going to put it right under my eyes. Just like that, and I'm going to a little bit on my chin, and a little line on my nose, and a little bit on my forehead. I love this technique because it's just helping kind of highlight the areas that really need highlighting, aka like my cheekbones. I like having a slightly lighter spot on my forehead. Don't ask me why, I just like it. I like the bridge of my nose to be lighter as well. I'm just blending that with my beauty blender as well. It's my go-to for everything. So you can really see right here that I get super oily under my eyes. So I'm going in with my Airspun powder, and it's just a translucent powder. And I'm gonna take that same beauty blender, and I'm just gonna go right underneath my eyes with that, and I'm gonna bake it. This is gonna help stop from oils, from creasing. This is one of my favorite techniques for under my eyes. It also helps brighten under your eyes. So if you're somebody with super like bad bags under your eyes, this is gonna be really good for you. I also crease a lot right here. I get some smile lines. So I'm gonna put some powder there as well, as long as my nose too. And we're just gonna let that. Now that we are done with baking and we're waiting for that to bake, I'm going to be taking my Benefit Cosmetics Precisely My Brow Pencil. It has a duo end, this is a spoolie end, and this side is the actual pencil itself. You can kind of see that. And I am actually going to go with my side first, and I'm just gonna go in and brush out my brows because I like to have my brows be as thick as they can be naturally. So I like to brush them up because it helps give the natural effect and it helps me get the full shaded of what they really are. So I'm just going under my brow, and I'm lightly just making a line to kind of even everything out. bigger than what my brow is naturally, so I'm just kind of following and making a line to make sure that it stays even, because I like that nice square shape. I don't like uneven brows, so when I follow my natural shape but I also keep it square, I get the best of both worlds. I'm just continuing to go in and kind of fill in all my sparse areas. And I love this pencil because it's got a tiny pencil, so you can like go in and actually make like little strokes that look like actual hairs. I'm just gonna keep doing little lines until I'm happy with how my brow looks. I always feel like this part tends to be a little bit harsh, so I always go back in with my spoolie, and I like to just kind of, you can get really aggressive with it because you're going to take concealer to it, so you're going to get product up here, but that's totally okay because we're going to go back in and clean it up with concealer. So now that I have a shape that I'm happy with, I'm going to go back in with the same flat brush I used for my concealer, and I'm going to just clean up everything I just did. Make it not look so messy. Clean up the top. And then I'm just going to go back in with the same brush and I'm just going to blend this all out. It's okay if you blend it down into your eyelid because we're going to prime it anyways. So it's just going to be helpful. And then we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Okay, so now that I'm happy with how my brows look, I'm going to go in with a big fluffy brush and I'm just going to sweep away all of that bake. Same thing on all of the spots that I baked. Kind of see simple spots like this one before I'm sweeping away, kind of set into my skin, which is what you kind of want it to do. And then I'm just going to take a little bit more of my loose powder and I'm just going to go in all the areas that we did bake. We don't want them oily. Not today. You can even go over your brows. I'm going to do anything. Now that we're done with that, I'm going in with my Sephora bronzer in the shade Bora Bora. And I'm going to go in with a small little fluffy brush. And I'm just going to take that color all over my brush. And I'm going to go right here on my jawline. To get rid of any possible sign of a double chin. I'm going to go in with the same powder right here on my nose. And I'm just going in on the sides, and I'm not going super harsh because if you have a super harsh nose contour, you can kind of look crazy sometimes, and I don't like to look crazy. And so I went in on the sides, and then I went on the bottom, but you can tell, like, before I did it, it gets super light here, and you can really tell that I sketched it out. So I just tap off the excess on my brush, and I just go over and I just do some light taps. That kind of brings warmth to my nose, and it also makes it look more natural. And when I contour my cheeks, I like to do that little fish face. And I go in those little creases that you can see right here as well. And don't be afraid to like take that up a little bit higher. You don't have to take it up super high because you don't want to look crazy. But it's okay to take it up a little bit, make sure it's all blended out, because we are going to go in with blush. So I'm just taking a color from the James Charles palette. I'm taking this peachy color right here, And I'm gonna mix it a little bit with this lighter color right here. And again, just tap off the excess, and I'm just gonna do some very light dots, just because if I swipe, it's gonna be super harsh. And then I tap off any excess, and then that's what I'm gonna go in, and I'm gonna just kind of blend it out. And you can see the warmth coming back to my cheeks. I like to just do a little bit on my nose. And then I'm going to go in with highlight. And I'm using a Kylie highlighter in the shade French Vanilla. And I'm just taking that on another small fluffy brush, and a different one, because I don't like to mix contour with highlight. And I'm just going to go right on top of my cheekbones over it. So pretty. I even like to smile to make sure I get like these little cheek apples right here. This is the money makers. This one's you really want to highlight. See, like when I smile, you can see the highlight. Yeah, I love that look. And then I'm just gonna do the little tip of my nose. And then a little bit of the bridge of my nose. And I like to do this little Cupid's bow. Not even on my chin. And a dot and a dot. And that's what I do for highlight. I don't find that my highlight is too harsh, but I'm going to show you a tip and trick for if you find that it is. You can take your fluffy brush that you used your powder with. There might be some a little bit left on it, that's fine. And I just go back in and I just go over it and I sweep over it a couple of times. And that's just going to make it a little less harsh. Same thing with my nose. It's just going to kind of dull it down a little bit. So like if you're going for more of like that cute glowy vibe rather than like that boom sparkle crazy vibe, then that's the perfect trick for you. Alright, now it's time for eyeshadows. So I'm going to be using two different palettes. I'm using the Juvia's Place The Magic Mini Palette, and I'm using the Juvia's Place The Masquerade Mini Palette. The reason I'm using two different palettes is because this one is really more warm tones, and that's what I want to focus on in my crease, and this one has a lot of fun colors that I want to use on my lid. So I'm using a little fluffy brush, and I'm going to go in with this color right here to start, and then that's going to kind of be my transition. So I'm just going to go in my crease and something that even go way or continue to blend until they're even. If you want them to look even to me for the most part. I'm gonna go with this blue, and I'm just gonna add that corners because that's what I really want, like my depth colors to be. So I'm just doing that in both eyes. To blend this out into my transition color. Movements, I guess that's the best way for me to describe it. Just like windshield wiper. I'm gonna go on this side. Or whatever in this video. I've been sick for about 2 weeks. I had a sinus infection and it's not really that fun. And I'm still making content. And that's called Fulani. Sorry if I'm butchering these names. No idea. And again, focusing that on my outer corner. I'm really gonna pack it on there because I want this one to be the most pigmented, because it is the darkest shade. So I'm just really packing it on. And the other side, just really packing in that corner. And then same thing as before. I'm just gonna tap off any excess that I have going on. I'm just gonna blend that into my transition. I want to just make sure everything looks as even as you can get it to look. And then we're going to take the very first shade that we went in with. That one is Burkina. And we're just going to use the same brush to the eyes. For the eyes. Because you really need like a good flow. Like I feel like a look it doesn't flow unless it has an under eye. We are going to go in with our lip. I'm going between two colors. Right here. Or this color right here. This one's a little bit more green. I never do anything fun like green, so I think I'm gonna do that one. First, some concealer. So I'm taking my same concealer brush and I'm just gonna cut out with this. A super harsh line, because if you have a super harsh line you can't blend it out nicely, and you want to be able to blend it out nicely. Other side. And going in with that color, and that color is called Bozo, but it's Bozo. Let me swatch this for you. You can kind of see that. Oh my god, it's terrible lighting, but it's such a pretty color. Like going on my lid. I'm gonna pat that on the lid. Oh my god! It's so pretty! same exact thing on the with the same brush that I was using to blend out my brown colors. Right here. And I'm gonna go back in with my very first transition shade that I was using. I'm gonna mix that a little bit of green lash shade that we're using. And I'm just gonna blend out this line. You can already see the difference going here. Line. And then I'm just gonna go in with my fluffy brush and I'm gonna get any excess powder that's just chilling under my eyes right here. And then I'm gonna go in with just a tiny little bit of this blue that I was talking about at first. It's called Zola. And I'm just gonna do that in the very, very corner. Just to give that a little blue hue. Trying to give that a little mermaid. I'm gonna go in with this color right here. It is the shade. Do it right here on the very, 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 very tip of the corner. And then I'm going to do the same thing, except I'm going to go in with my highlighting brush. Now the eyes are done. I'm going to go in with so you guys know I added little inner corners, so I feel like it really extended the look. I'm gonna go ahead and mix. So I'm thinking this probably something super natural. So I'm going with Sephora Matte Lipstick in the shade 36. And it's just like a little bullet lipstick. Similar to the curves on her eyelid, and I'm just going to draw down. And now, time for lashes. Now that the lashes are on, we have just a couple more steps. So I'm just going in with my mascara. I'm just gonna do my lower lashes. with my marketing.
Button, hit the bell button, put on post notifications,
And subscribe for
the